Hello, hello, and welcome to the European Healing Miracle Call. Today is the 22nd of April, and we are inviting you with much, much love. We're sending much peace, 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 peace to your heart, peace to your mind, peace to your body, peace to every atom of your being. Welcome, welcome to our dear Janet. Um, Sending you much love, my soul sister. Today, we've got Janet who is going to be leading us in meditation because we couldn't get our dear Luke today. He had something that he needed to sort out. And Janet was just on my mind. I sent her a message and she was available, and it was just perfect, as these always are. They're always divinely led, I believe. And the universe just brings through what we need for this call to unfold. Welcoming our dear Andrea, and welcome to Mr. Vinay, who is here with us today, joining from India. Oh, Mr. Vinay, are you in India or are you in Nepal?
I'm in India at present.
You're in India. Yeah, welcome, welcome. Thank you for bringing the vibration of India to us today. And welcome, welcome to Audrey, who is new to the call. Welcome with much love. We're so happy to have you here with us. And I think you are a friend of Janet. Is that right? Yeah. Oh, welcome, welcome. And welcome to Sarabjit. Okay, so on today's call, we have mamas today. We have meditation with Janet. We have our dear Esther, who's got some poetry for us, some music for us today. I want to say happy Earth Day to you all, my friends. I know this day is very special to Esther, and I look forward to seeing what unfolds as she shares her creativity with us. Okay, so I am going to warmly invite you now to do some mamas with me. So mamas are subtle energy points that unblock energy, and the series of points that I'm going to show you bring peace and calm to the body and mind. So I invite you to soften your gaze and soften your jaw, roll your shoulders back and down, and just place your attention on your root chakra and just grounding down, connecting with Mother Earth and drawing in that nourishing, healing energy of Mother Earth. And we're going to take 3 deep breaths through the nose into the belly. So inhaling 1 and exhale. Nice and long and slow. Inhale 2 and exhaling. Inhale 3 and exhaling. Okay, my friends, we're going to do the head squeeze mama point. So for this one, we want our middle fingers to be almost touching, and we're just moving the scalp. So we're going to do this with breath just to slow it right down. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, and then we're going to go to our focus mama point. So that's just in between the brow. So when we breathe in, we press. And when we exhale, we'll just move our finger away. So inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, and our temples. This point is also good for improving sleep, especially if you do it with ghee or some natural essential oils. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, and then this point here in between the nose and the lip, this one is good for reducing anxiety. I like to do this one with breath. And if you do decide to do this on someone, always support the back of their head. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, my friends, I'm going to open this up now so that we can hear your favorite mama. So I'm going to ask Mr. Vinay, who is with us today. Mr. Vinay, would you like to share a mama that you like to do? If that's okay.
Yeah, sure. Uh, Always the marma I like the most about it, about this index finger, about what you want, as well as to alert yourself. And the second thing I always like to have the memory point, like here, this portion, the left hand side, and you have to press this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Another way to do it is like this. You can use the index finger on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then this, always this thing. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it helps to, when we start our day, it always helps to keep you alert. And at the same time, whole day you, if you keep the things, because being working with a Dr. Naram, you have to be alert, as well as you should be with the presence of mind. And at the same time, you have to remember all the things. So my both the points always on, like this memory point and this point. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Vinay. Let's just send Mr. Vinay lots and lots of love. We so appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. I'm going to ask for dear Robin, would you like to share a mama with us? And welcome to the call. Oh, let me help you to unmute. There we
Oops, let me get my Zoom screen back on. Hang on a second. Something we're working on. All right. Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. I would like to share the, is this the happiness or the like wellness? I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it's still my favorite marma. And so because every time I do it, I cannot help but smile. And so I've never done it once that I don't start smiling. So I'd like to do this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Can we do that one more time? It's definitely making me smile.
Isn't it cool? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's a parrot in the background if you're hearing a squawk once in a while.
That's completely fine. Today's chapter is all about animals and it's Earth Day today, so we welcome the animals to the call as well.
There you go.
Esther, would you like to share a mama?
I love the heart. And we take our left hand with the thumb, and then we take our right hand and we wrap it around, and then we enclose like this, and it looks like a heart. And then we squeeze one. And let's do it with breath because it just deepens it. And with that sense of unifying love for ourselves, with love for each other, with love for the earth, and each other being all beings. So 1, 2, 3. And I'm remembering if we put our hands by our heart, it even makes it more powerful. 4, 5, and 6.
I really love that, Mama. Thank you very much, Esther. So much love and appreciation for this group, for all that we're sharing together and experiencing together. I'm going to ask for Barbara. Would you like to share a mama with us? Oh, let me put you on mute. Okay.
I like to do daily, I like to do the marma for the joints. And that is my left hand. And from here I go downwards 4 fingers. And I count. Oh, you know, I do it 6 times 6. So for me, it's always 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm grateful for my happy, healthy joints. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm grateful for my happy, healthy joints. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm grateful for my happy, healthy joints. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm grateful for my happy, healthy joints. And then 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm grateful for my happy, healthy joints. And that is what I am. I'm so grateful to know this, Marma, and also all the others. But because of this and the herbal remedies and the home remedies and the recommendations from Dr. Himmel, I can jump, I can walk my stairs. I'm a happy person.
Oh, Barbara, I love your share so much. Let's just rub our hands together and send her a big blast of love. Oh my gosh.
Thank you, thank you.
I love the affirmation with it. I loved the sharing of the gratitude. And actually, I would love to hear more about what everyone is grateful for. I might just ask a few people to share. Andrea, what are you grateful for today?
Oh my Lord, what am I grateful for? That's a big question. First of all, I am grateful for this planet, for Earth, and I know for a fact that she is sentient. She feels everything, and she's alive, and she's a mama. Okay, and I've heard this from a number of different mystics now, that when we leave and we change our clothes, we leave this planet, we go to a place that's about 3 days in time, if you want to put it that way, where we drop off our entire Akashic record, all of our feelings, emotions, everything that happened, and we leave it with the earth and then we go on. And I thought that is beautiful. So she embodies all of us. That's what I appreciate her so much. And the most important thing I want is everyone to appreciate the blue sky, the beautiful blue water, how it used to be. I remember that as a child. The white puffy clouds in the sky, and not just white. And the beautiful green on the trees and the flowers. Yes, the roses in the garden. And I think if we hold this thought in our minds, in our hearts, it will be there again.
Yeah, let's rub our hands together. I could see some of you doing it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And bless you, Andrea, for your beautiful share.
Thank you.
Just perfect. Just so perfectly said. I have no more words for that because it's just perfect. Oh my goodness me. Wow, wow, wow. I'm going to invite Audrey. Would you like to share what you're grateful for and also where you're calling from?
I am in Oklahoma in the US. And I know this is a European call, but I am from the US. I am grateful for the spring here. It's just, it's beautiful. The wind is blowing the trees and the flowers are blooming and birds are chirping. And you can see the insects getting busy, you know, things are making nests and, you know, coming alive. Everything's coming to life. And it just is such a beautiful reminder of the ebb and the flow, especially after winter being so gray and dark and, you know, brown, and, you know, everything has a cycle and it comes back to life in seasons, as do our lives. And yeah, it's just, I'm just grateful to be seeing it. Yeah.
Oh, wow. And I'm so grateful to have you here and have you sharing with us. Oh, absolutely beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, friends, I'm going to transition now to our lovely Janet, who is going to lead us in some meditation. So warmly welcoming dear Janet with us.
Earth Day. Namaskar. I invite you to take 3 deep breaths, inhaling the good, clean oxygen from Mother Earth on this beautiful day of celebration for her and the sacrifices that she has gone through for us. Inhale, and when you exhale, I want you to exhale all that does not serve. All that does not serve your highest and greatest good. And when you inhale this time, I just want you to fill your belly with air, lungs, and release all that does not serve your highest and greatest good. Feel yourself centering into Mother Earth now, into her physical body, through the layers, the topsoil, the layers underneath of rock, sediment, all the way to the deep, fiery magma, into the black basalt. Feel yourself so interconnected with her, more than you ever have been. Feel it. Experience her love, wrapping her arms around you, around us. Now I want you to put your hands on your heart. And even more than you already do, try to feel such deep gratitude for what she's given you. Everything that she gives us, the oxygen, the food, delicious moonbeams, all of us. This community. Feel the love for her and have it transition to love for you. Give yourself a hug. We've been through a lot the last few years. We have found this community of like-minded, loving souls. It is truly an amazing thing. Hug that young version of you, that child version of you, when you lost your innocence, that time of life that was so impactful to you. Give yourself so much love. Feel it well up inside of you. Light yourself up with love for yourself. You are worthy. You are a creature of this beautiful planet, of this beautiful world, this beautiful universe, this beautiful multiverse. Now just sit silently for a moment and feel that love come in from each other. And from Mother Earth. Let's put our hands to the skies and feel that energy come in from Mother Earth. You may open your eyes when you're ready.
Thank you, dear Janet. Let's send her lots and lots of love and gratitude and appreciation for that beautiful guided meditation, the connection with Mother Earth, the connection with our inner child, the sending of that love, that loving vibration. So beautiful. And I know you're going to be doing that, doing a guided meditation for the Ancient Secret Celebration Day in June. So how lucky are we to have that? Absolutely beautiful. Thank you, dear Janet.
Thank you, Miriam.
Okay, friends, we are going to transition to our wonderful dear Esther.
Wow. It's almost, that expression, nothing more need be said. So, so full and complete already with such resonance and love with Mother Gaia. And I just first want to express my appreciation for Miriam for her dream of this call coming into being and how it nourishes us week after week, and her beautiful art and heart. And I woke up with, often in the morning is when I get inspiration. And I got a new one this morning. And I want to honor you all too, but I'm just going with the flow. So what it said was, oh, it's probably upside down on that, so I don't know if you can see it, but it was artificial to heart official. Because, artificial in that sense of being what's not genuine and authentic, to that if you're coming from your heart, when it's heartificial, it officiates and just kind of takes care of everything. So these calls do that. And I just want to celebrate each and every one of you and have that as a kind of, I'll go into a poem and then I'm going to give a little backstory and then another piece of a poem. But this one is called Self-Consciousness. And okay, up here on behind me, this is an illustration that came to me years ago. It's Mother Earth depicted. The word on the top of her head says hair, and we have the sun and the moon. And then around her eyes, we have humans holding hands as her eyelashes. And then her nose, it says, she knows. And Mother Earth says, we are her eyelashes. Our eyes, like the eye in English with the little dot and the small eye, help her to see. Now it is time to apply mascara. See? So we got that. And then where did I put the other? Oh, here we go. And kind of the theme, in this next poem, and that I would emphasize is this is celebrate with CELL, celebrate our new eye, and there's the eye and the eyelashes, identity, seeing everything is holy. And that remembrance that the word holy, its root, its source is entirety, completeness, whole, WHOLE. And the W got decapitated through the years of conditioning and forgetting, but we're remembering again to bring it back. And here I'm going to go into the poem Self-Consciousness. So we are all the cells. Everything on this planet is an expression of Earth. All creatures are the ears and eyes, ecstasies and cries of our mother. We ourselves. To be self-conscious is to be awake. Ego's viewpoint is like mouse, not seeing beyond its whiskers. I like that. Thinking of Dr. Naram with that particular phrase, and Siddhaveda legacy reminding us that, we can face our egos and realize that's not who we are. It's like the finger to the hand to the arm to the body. Gliding upon hawk's wings, we see emergent patterns, recognize whole ecosystems. We see we are a part of, not apart from, the great tapestry of life, death, life. We expand our views of consciousness beyond a human vantage point and board into a new, and this is my play on words with human, H-U-E, in capitals of different colors of the rainbow, so that a new human flight of fancy and imagination as we reimagine ourselves as being the luminous being that we are, leaving behind the caterpillar of the ego and emerging with our wings into that luminous oneness with each other as butterflies. human butterflies. Imagination is our capacity to create images. We have I am ages. I am machine was our last stage, and now a new I am age or new image of bio and eco teach us to survive the living dynamic we can't deny. We are the spokespeople. The planet is our hub. The wheel that turns is the circle of life. Peace emerges when all of us as pieces see beyond our skins, celebrate the entirety we are all within. And I'm going to just stop there at that part of the poem because it's a long one and go into Gaia Awaken Us because she wanted to really be expressed today. Gaia, awaken us so we can see. Gaia, awaken us so we can be free. Each day can bring the beauty of spring. Even in winter, your soul hears birds sing. Open your heart. Gaia guides your way. Know you are wonderful. Hear her say. We all are a miracle. Stardust is our hands. We live in a magic land where crystals fill the sand. We've been like Sleeping Beauty, drugged by a poison thorn. Now we're waking, being reformed. Remember our cosmic roots. Everything is holy. See each other with new eyes. Feel your sacred breath deep down inside. Our love is opening like flowers in May and June. Celebrate love's perfume. Sing new tunes. A new harmony, new hope, new breath of air helps us to help each other find courage to dare. Bring forth our love and joy to meet this dawn in play. For Earth is awakening to a new cosmic day. We are one with the Earth. We come from the stars. Our essence is so perfect, it can never be marred. Let's greet this day with hope, cut through all despair. We are spirits, debonair, stardust. Spirit fills our hands, our bodies are sublime. Dare to look and see. You are sacred. We are meant to be. So that's Mother Earth wanted you to hear that today, I do believe. And I just wanted to share a little backstory because this is a photo. This is John McConnell and my son when he was 4 years old at the UN holding the Earth flags. John McConnell and Margaret Mead were the original founders of Earth Day. And originally it was on the vernal equinox, the first day of spring. And it's actually, this day being in later on in Taurus is actually more appropriate for us to celebrate that it got twisted. But John really was, one of those original ones, and met him at, I think it was something to do at that time. I was really involved with a program of, I forget the name of it, about food for everyone on the planet. Anyhow, he came and he visited us in Bridgeton, and in Bridgeton we got our city to adopt the Earth Charter, declaring that it was primarily a resident of Mother Earth, and secondarily a member of a nation and a state, but its primary identity and residence, Mother Earth. That was in 1980. that happened. So that was just really precious. And every year it's just been a really important holiday for me. And I'm just so delighted and honored to be able to keep that tradition going today with you all. And oh, I see Renara has joined us. Welcome, dear blessed one. And that's it for me for this part of the share. And thank you for listening. I appreciate it so much. Gaia loves us.
Oh my goodness, friends, let's rub our hands together. Let's send Esther so much love. Oh my gosh. Just, oh, so beautiful. I love the way that your poetry and your singing, it's filled with so many reminders, so many connections of who we truly are. Each word that comes out is like this gift because it's like a reminder. It helps me to connect. It's so beautiful. And it's nourishing because it's almost like Gaia is speaking through you. And it's so
How it feels. I mean, I just feel that way to me because I receive it as well. Thank you.
it's beautiful. I'm going to just ask if anyone would like to share some thoughts or feelings that came up as they were listening to those poems, which are, I believe, from Gaia, from Mother Earth, speaking to us. Jerem is here, but I think he's just joined now. Welcome, Jerem. So lovely to see you.
Hi, thank you. I've been here, but not on video because I've been driving.
Thank you.
I didn't realize it was you because it says Nell's iPhone. Now I realize it's you.
Yeah, I'm just coming back from visiting Joseph Thingman in Ocean Shores, so I'm heading home now.
Fabulous.
I had a wonderful time. Thank you, Esther. Thank you, Janet. Thank you, Mariam.
Bless you. I'm going to ask if Susie, are you able to speak? No? Okay. All right, my dear. I'm going to ask for our dear, let's see if Sarajit is there. Sarajit, are you able to share anything? Not sure if she's there. Okay, I'm gonna go to our dear Robin. Would you like to share?
Well, I'd like to share that our intent for the healing of the earth makes a huge difference. And I belong to the Ramtha School of Enlightenment, and he's talked about how we will be the ones to regrow the trees. And on occasion, I wound up being taken around the world by a gray whale when I was it was like a lucid experience. It just became so real. And she wanted me to heal the oceans. It was very clear. And then, so I started off on an iceberg in Alaska because it was a very hot day. And so I'm like, oh, I've always wanted to see Alaska. So I imagined myself on this iceberg and I immediately got cooler. But then this gray whale came up beside my iceberg and wanted me to go with her. And when I jumped in the water, I became this point of blue light by her left eye, and all imagination disappeared. And it just became this amazing lucid experience. And she took me around the world wanting me to heal the oceans. And at that time, one of my healing techniques was blue light coming out of my hands. But I'm like, this is going to take a really long time to have my imaginary blue hand, going along the ocean floor. So I started to throw blue stars that would explode on impact, and some would explode immediately and some would lie in wait for later, And so she took me, and around the coast of California, she had a baby and it died. And I cried as that point of blue light. I cried in my physical body. And she said, this is why I'm having you do this, because you people have made our world toxic. And so we go continue on. And even when I started to get tired, she would not let me stop. This is so important. I had to keep going. When she finally left me back at the iceberg, I had to run energy for about 2 hours because I had gotten quite drained. But I started to think about it, that this whale knew what I was learning. And she knew that I would care enough to do this work, you know? And so it really has impacted me across time, that I will find that there are times that my back will hurt, and I'll ask, you know, is the earth asking for energy? And so I'll do this in one of the techniques that I've learned is, what is it called? Access consciousness. They have you put your hands up, and like you can gather energy for like up to the count of 5, and then give it to the earth, and then gather energy and give it to the earth. And so that's something maybe everybody would like to do, that as a, you know, so just put your hands up and gather energy to the count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then just like throw it onto the earth and with love. And let's do that. Maybe let's do it 6 times, because we're doing, you know, like marmas for the earth. Okay, that's the first time. So let's do it the second time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and give it to the earth with love. Third time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and give it to the earth with love. Fourth time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and give it to the earth with love. Fifth time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and give it to the earth with love. Sixth time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and give it to the earth with love. And as I was doing that, I was realizing, so we have these points all over the earth that we have just given love to the earth like marmas. And it's, you know, we have created this network. And I love that. And I know that the earth appreciates it.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing, Robin. Oh my gosh. Let's send her lots of love and gratitude for leading us in that. That was absolutely divine and so perfect. So perfect for today. Oh my goodness. I'm so happy that you're here with us.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, friends, we're going to transition now to the chapter review, and it is all about animals. So I feel like it's just meant to be, because I was meant to do that chapter review last week and I ran out of time, and now I realize why I ran out of time. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. Esther, can you see my screen?
Yes. Beautiful.
Okay, wonderful.
Oh, it's so gorgeous. Oh my God.
A little different to what I normally do, but I was like, it's Earth Day, so I was like,
Oh,
yeah, I need a different picture. Okay, friends, let's begin. Namaskar. The divinity, that beautiful spark of light in me, bows down to the divinity, that beautiful spark of light within you. And I honor that place where you and I are one. So let's dive into chapter 12 of the Ancient Secrets of a Master Healer. So this chapter is about choices deeper healing and animals. I'm just going to ask if, Janet, do you think you could just make sure everybody's muted for me? Apart from me, of course. Okay. So, those who teach us the most about love aren't always human. But as we dive into this chapter, I'd like you to reflect on these two questions. What wisdom do you feel we can learn from Mother Earth's animals, insects, and or plants? And I think we've already sort of started talking about this. And have you tried any of the home remedies on your pets? So chapter 12 is called Ancient Secrets for Helping Animals Too. And here are some of the highlights. Dr. Giovanni shares how he uses Siddha Veda to help those with severe anxiety and depression. We learn of a Mama Shakti point for boosting the immune system. We hear Paula's story of her dog and how Dr. Naram does pulse healing on the dog to find out what's going on and to heal the dog. We hear of Dr. Giovanni and how he helps bees heal from a parasite using remedies from Siddha Veda. We learn more about the healing journey of Dr. Clint's father. And we also see pictures of how Dr. Naram uses the ancient secrets to heal animals, such as tigers and crocodiles. And today we're going to focus on the story about the bees. So Dr. Giovanni was explaining to Dr. Clint that the ancient secrets have also helped a beekeeper to save her bees. Dr. Giovanni says, a destructive parasite infected her bees with a virus, and they stopped producing honey and started dying. To kill the parasites, other beekeepers choose to expose the bees to poisonous fumes, which unfortunately also kill a lot of bees. Those that survived were full of chemicals that impacted the quality of their honey. Because they ate the honey and also planned to sell it, the woman and her family wanted to choose a non-chemical solution. So they called Dr. Giovanni, and Dr. Giovanni thought, how do you catch the pulse of bees without getting stung? So he says, I went to see the bees, and at first I had no clue how to help them. I did some research and learned that this kind of infection makes the bees weak. They don't fly, and some lose all their body hair. Healthy bees start fighting with the sick bees as they don't recognize them as their own. This gave me an idea. So Dr. Giovanni discovered which herbs boost immunity, and he and the beekeeper crushed some of Dr. Naram's herbal tablets designed to boost immunity and grow hair, and mixed them with a powerful home remedy that included honey and fed it to the bees. A short time later, Dr. Giovanni got a call from the beekeeper, and the beekeeper said the bees are growing their hair back. They look stronger and healthier. Slowly, the production of bees increased, and they were producing an abundance of honey. To honor the moment and the special honey the bees made, they called it Ancient Secrets honey. The beekeeper believed the non-chemical honey reflected the properties of immunity and stamina from the herbal remedies they gave the bees. And Dr. Naram said, believe it or not, these ancient healing secrets work on human beings, animals, and also plants. The same principles apply. Dr. Giovanni said, what inspires people to choose to change their habits, their life, so they can experience deeper healing? Well, at first they need to have confidence in the healer to follow their advice long enough to feel the difference. After they begin to see results, they continue for a long time and share it with others. This choice of deeper healing is profound. For most, it requires a lasting change of perspective, which is often hard to do. Dr. Clint said, what advice do you give others who want to learn this method of ancient healing? Dr. Giovanni says, It is a constant process, Clint. You need an open heart and mind. If you simply want to learn things that can help you, that is very possible. Anyone on this planet can learn ancient secrets that will change their life if they commit to diligently following them. But to become a healer requires inner development, not just technical knowledge. Dr. Giovanni said, Dr. Ram says to be a true healer is not just about knowing, but about doing, and most importantly, about your being. When you work with animals too, they can especially feel your being. To achieve that state of being a master healer, you must dedicate your life. So friends, I bring you back to those two questions. What wisdom do you feel we can learn from Mother Earth's animals, insects, or plants? And have you tried any of the home remedies on your pets? So I'm going to stop sharing there. And I'm going to share a little observation that I've made. So I often go to the park, and me and my mum, we sit and we watch the ducks. And I notice like sometimes we feed them some of the sesame seed, not sesame seeds, pumpkin seeds. And sometimes they might start pecking at each other. And then they'll go into the water, into the pond, and they'll start flapping their wings and they release all this pent up energy. And then they go back on their merry way and they're still again. Now, recently, I've had some Aditi Devabawa moments coming up. What I mean by that is that when there's like a challenging moment that comes up, Aditi Devabawa means to send the unexpected guest, and that can be an emotion, a situation, a person, an animal, to treat it as you would treat the divine. And if you think about how you would treat the divine, you would treat it with love. So when I say I've had some Aditi Devabawa moments, I mean I've had some challenging moments that I'm sending love. But one of the things that I've also been doing is I've started just like putting on music and dancing and releasing all this energy as a way of healing. Because yeah, I had all this emotion come up and I felt like crying and I was like, I need to move it out of my body. And there was, and I noticed it in nature and I was like, I'm going to do it too. And it's so powerful and so strong. And I think that's something that we can learn from Mother Earth by watching what her animals and creatures do. And because we are part of Mother Earth, we are her children, and we can learn so much. I think there's this illusion that we are separate, and we're not, and it's time to break that illusion. Anyway, I would like to invite some of you to share anything you'd like to share. I mean, we've just had this incredible story from Robin, so it's already been happening. I love it. But is anyone else that wants to share anything? Janet's got her hand up. Janet, my dear, what would you like to share?
I wanted to thank you for this beautiful day. Everybody that's shared on this call is just so heart-centered, and I felt each and every one of you. Thank you so much. I just wanted to share with you as an update. I did hear from my doctor today, and I was a little off balance in the beginning, but I had just heard from my doctor that everything looked overall normal, but they're still sending me to the cardiologist. So she wants me to get a more complete workup with them. So I just was kind of lost in that, but I really appreciate all your thoughts and your prayers, because I will take that news, right? It could be so much. It could be so much worse. The fact that I'm going to a cardiologist is reassuring. It'll be reassuring after everything is done, right? But I've been dealing with some anxiety lately. And of course, presenting today was, it was like, oh, okay, I need to do this, but it was kind of like I just gotten that. So processing it all. So thank you so much. I love you all so much. Thank you.
Let's send Janet some love and some healing energy. Just blasting with that vibration of love, love, love. And later on, we're going to do some dancing, and I think it's an opportunity just to release some of that anxiety, I think. Yeah. Mm. Okay, I can see our dear Andrea's got her hand raised. What would you like to share?
Okay, this is my partner, Bob, and
Hello.
he's got a little dog named Little Boo. And Bob, tell him.
Yes, and I put him on the part of the
Vodka oil.
the vodka oil, and he's had joint problems for all his life. And as he's gotten older, which he's now 10, he was
11.
really having a hard time. I started giving him the vodka oil in his food, and I cook his food in very all organic, and it's worked. And he runs around now, and he can't go up these big stairs I have too often, but he does the stairs on the porch up and down, and he runs now. It's just terrific. I have to leash him because I can't catch him. He goes down the street. So this Little Boo, and
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
yeah,
That's, I think this call was for me to listen to that, because I've been trying to, heal my dog who's just 2 years old, and she's been diagnosed with severe arthritis.
ay.
Well,
So I want to try this waka oil with her.
How we got this vodka oil is we did the 28-day detox. So that was part of it. And he has like a little bit left over. And for some reason, his intuition spoke to him, and he just drizzled a little bit, because he makes for them brown rice, carrots, a whole bunch of vegetables, a little meat.
Spinach.
Yeah, the whole thing. And he put it in, mixed it up so the dog doesn't know it. Important, right? Because they like, well, what's that? But yeah, he does it, and it's amazing what happened.
One other thing, I've coined a word, or it just came to me, and I say Shahima. Shahima, she, the mother,
The feminine,
earth,
yeah.
feminine. Shahima, the man, the partner, and Shahima, mother of all. And I congratulate all of you. I give you all love, because you ladies are the carers of Mother Earth, Shahima.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay, let's just send loads and loads of love. Oh my goodness, your sharing is amazing. Wow. Oh, so much gratitude. So much
Shahima.
Shahima. I love it.
He, mother. The mother of all of us.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Sarabjit, would you like to share, dear?
Oh, yeah, I think you just read my mind. I wanted to share something regarding what Robin just shared, that Marma for the earth, So I'm doing another course that I'm doing in by Jeffrey Allen, and he talks about energy. And in that, he says to get the energy from the grid above the earth, and you raise your hand, of course, you get the energy from your hand, make a ball of energy, and you can heal anybody, your body, any part of your body, or anybody, and of course, anybody, anywhere else. So that's what she did. I was just thinking we can add now, when next you do like that, get energy to 1 or 2 minutes in your hands and make a ball of it, and in your hands, between your two hands, and then you will notice when you bring your hands closer far, that there is energy gathering there. And when it gathers enough in 1 or 2 minutes, then you place it whichever place you want to heal. So I'm doing that for my dog also. So, and for my knee also. So I think it does help. Yeah, I just wanted to share with you guys. Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Sarabjit. Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful shares. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is amazing. Is there anyone else who would like to share anything else? Anything that they've observed in nature, or anything just coming into their heart right now? Barbara, would you like to share? Oh, Andrea, your hand is raised. Did you want to add something else, my dear?
I think right now, a little teeny story. Last year, I was in our park during the pandemic. We have a little, neighborhood park, very small, but yeah. And the kids were there, and we have 4 cedar trees, big trees, beautiful trees, but the California drought has not helped at all. Anyway, one of the kids had one of the branches that was coming down and was just hanging on it. And I saw that, and I was like, I had to control myself. I was furious. And I said to the kid, I says, how would you like it if if you're standing on some boxes or something and somebody took one of your arms and started trying to pull it down? How would you feel? And he looks at me, huh? And I said, that tree is living. He looked at his 3 friends. He said, ha ha, look at this stupid lady. She thinks the tree is living. Really, really. And I just couldn't believe it. And this was about anywhere between about a 10-year-old child. And I'm thinking to myself, what are they teaching them in school? And at home. I can't believe it. This is a living thing? Oh, living, it's not living. And so I think what I would like to suggest here is that we really give a lot of love to our young people and let them realize there's life beyond the screen, beyond the new things that they can put on and walk around and see what is it, altered reality. And I think the way we can change this planet, all of us individually, but individually, everybody getting together and then showing everybody else works, right? And just, we have to get the young people out in nature again. I mean, we have friends, their kids are home constantly, and the pandemic didn't help because they're watching the screens. They're watching life on the screen. And this is dangerous. And especially Facebook, what they're up to now is pretty disgusting. They're doing this artificial reality where you put it on and you could create your own reality. Well, my God, they're going to be lost in it. So we need to tell them, we need to say, how about helping me plant this little something in the ground? And flowers are nice, but I think it would be better something they could eat. So they see, oh, I can eat this. Oh, this tastes good. And if I'm being too intense, I'm sorry, but that thing, I was trained to be an early childhood teacher in New York City. And that just totally blew up my mind, watching this kid thinking the tree wasn't living, But anyways, yeah, so we really need to work with our young people.
I hear you. I completely hear you. And I love your passion because it's because you have this deep love for Mother Earth. And so I hear it, I understand. And we do need to send love and healing energy to our young generation, to everybody. But yeah, because there's this sort of parallels that seem to be happening. There's people who are waking up. They're definitely waking up. And then there's also people kind of going to sleep because of the getting caught into that web of technology. And we just need to pray. And actually, this leads me on to something. It's just so perfect. So I recently got this book. It's called, it's upside down. Oh no, it's not upside down. It's called The Sacred Yes. And I opened to a beautiful passage the other day, and I was like, oh, I love it. And I sent a recording to a few friends. And this morning, I was thinking about it again, and I was like, oh, I don't even remember what page it's on. And before the call, I opened it up, and I opened to the exact page that I wanted. And so I was like, I don't know when I'm going to read this, but I think it's going to come up. And it's a beautiful prayer. And it's from the universe, it's from spirit, it's from higher consciousness. So I'm going to read it. It says here, imagine these words coming from the divine. It says, we will work in partnership together. Your ability to be at peace with it all is not on your shoulders exclusively. Turn to me Turn to our relationship. Turn to your inner wisdom and understanding for guidance on these matters. We will be in partnership together. I will guide, I will lead, I will direct, I will show you ways in which your body can provide you with the sweetest of experiences. And I will show you how you can have the sweetest of experiences beyond anything your body can teach you. Turn it all over to me and we will work together. Love yourself, love me, love your body. Neither fear nor revere it. Come to me in truth and in wholeness, and I will make all things new. I will heal you. I will restore you. I will bring you back to full expression of your health and your vitality. It is never too late, but I simply am. And I'm just thanking the universe for that. All praise be to the divine, because I do believe that when we ask for help and for assistance, we do receive it. I don't know how it comes, but whatever is happening is for our highest good. And I truly believe that Mother Earth is with us, guiding us, reminding us of our divinity, and I believe Spirit is with us always and in all ways.
Friends, can we rub our hands together and bless our dear Miriam? Oh, and for the beauty you bring in the visuals of bringing the chapter alive, and for all that you are. And now let's extend that to each one of us as a group, as a pod here. We're like pieces of a puzzle, and everyone's contribution today, it's as if we rehearsed and orchestrated it, isn't it? And we had no idea what other people were going to do, you know. And it's pretty extraordinary. Wow.
Wow. I love all of you. So beautiful. Okay, so we're going to transition to Esther's music, and I'm going to let Esther share a little bit about it. And as she does, I'm just going to share my audio.
Thank you. Well, I'm so glad to have this opportunity. It's so amazing because what I realized that I've forgotten to say is, you know how it's so emphasized to respect the lineage, and how we respect and are so thankful for our Siddha Veda lineage and to all the great beings that are bringing that right through, each and every one of them, like pearls on a necklace or different gems with their own variations. And I want to honor my dad, who, when I was a kid, had us go out with baskets from the orchard, you know, that held peaches and apples, and clean the roads that were adjacent. The fairgrounds were adjacent to us, and who taught me that the earth was our living room, you know, that it was an extension. Our house was not just this little structure that we lived in. So I want to thank him for his great legacy and all that he loved the earth. Oh my gosh. And that's just a little tidbit. And I want to thank that lineage of with Margaret Mead, and then Jean Houston, who amazing teacher of mine, and then Thomas Berry, that she was my mentor for over 20 years, and who wrote a book called The Dream of the Earth. And it said his vision was that we're at a crossroads right now, and this is what we've been talking about in this call, between the way of the inanimate, the corporate, the machine, that which out of heart, based on separation, and what he called the ecozoic era, where we realize we're one with each other as humanity, and we're one with the earth, the universe, the whole cosmos. So I have to honor these beings that have definitely brought me, and maybe we can collectively just take a moment to breathe in, to reflect on and honor every one of the beings in our own lives, visible and invisible, that has led us to this moment to be here together. So just taking a deep breath and whether we remember them consciously or not, and that we are this one web of life, and that we are here as cells of Mother Earth. So our identity, we're so fortunate that we're realizing we're not this little ego like a mouse with whiskers. A mouse knows it's actually more contained and interconnected with everything, and that we're remembering that we too are interconnected, one with each other, one with the earth. So I wanted to say that, and these songs just started coming to me on my Mother Earth Calls CD. They're part of that collection. And one of the ones is called Om Gaia Om. And the way it ends, we're going to come back to after we hear this song, and we get to sing and dance this song called Gaia. And I have to say one other thing. Audrey, do you pronounce your name Leela? Is it, how do you say your other name there?
Leela is my spiritual name.
Well, that just happens to was the name of the woman who in my life was my greatest spiritual teacher, Leela Hill. So that you're on this call with her, and I see her every morning. She lived to be 101 and was the most amazing embodiment of love. Oh my God. So, and throughout this call, I know you haven't shared that much, but your presence is extraordinary. You are just radiating love and connection and radiance with us every step of the way.
Thank
So
you.
just got to acknowledge that. And Robin, I want to, at another time, I have a song called In the Belly of the Whale that was given to me that I maybe I can send it to Miriam and she can post for us all to see. And at another occasion, in a month or so, maybe sing it. And just so much gratitude. So I invite you with this song Gaia to get up and sing and, sing, dance, move. And Miriam, and when I've worked with this with kids, it's really great because you can make up your own lyrics. It so lends itself to Gaia is whatever, a dandelion, Gaia is a friend of mine, you can just play and make it your own. Celebration. And I just feel like Gaia is really happy that we're remembering and celebrating her together today. So
beautiful. Okay, friends. So I'm going to spotlight you. So I just welcome you to, if you wanted to sway to the music, to move to the music, and just become one with it, I guess. I just invite you to become one with it and connect to this beautiful, beautiful track. Okay.
All part of Earth's chemistry. Gaia. and sunsets. Gaia is a living dream. Gaia, 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 Gaia is our home. Gaia is fantasy and fungus. Gaia is honey and poems. Gaia is apples and oranges. Gaia is our home. She's our home. Gaia, 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 Gaia is our home.
Oh my gosh, Esther, my soul sister. The heartbeat at the ending, I was like, wow. Oh my gosh. Can we send so much love? Oh, it's incredible. Such a tribute and celebration to Mother Earth. Oh my goodness.
Well, so let's send this one. Amy Fraden was the one who came up with that heartbeat at the end, my teacher mentor. And thanks to the holographic donuts, that's my band in that whole recording, who are amazing. So blessings to them and blessings to each other and blessings to all beings, those with wings, those that crawl, those that are visible and visible. Just the whole holy whole, and sending that love. And let's end with Om Gaia, Om Gaia. And now please join me. Om Gaia, Om. Gaia, we love you.
We love you, Gaia. Oh my goodness. Beautiful. Okay, friends, I invite you to unmute and say, I love you and I'm with you in whatever language you like. Ti amo y sono con te.
I love you
I
and
love you and I'm with you.
I love you and I'm with you.
I love you
Love
and I'm with
you
I
and
love
with
you and I'm
you.
with you.
I love you and I'm with
Love
you.
you
I
and
love
with
you
you.
and I'm with you.
and
Everyone,
you and I'm
everywhere.
with
I love
you.
you with you.
Oh, so much gratitude, so much thanks for all of us together.
Okay, friends, I will see you all next week. Thank you for joining us, and have a beautiful evening or day ahead. And all praise be to the divine, all praise be to Mother Earth for this beautiful, beautiful day. There is so much love here and in our hearts.
And thank you, Miriam.
Yes,
Thank
Miriam,
you.
for all that you do.
This has been an amazing call. Thank you all for setting my Earth Day.
Very sweet, very, very sweet, full of heart.
Oh,
Okay, my friends, lots and lots of love. Okay, I think Janet has to end the call because she's our host.
Okay. Bye. Love you all.
love
Thank you,
Janet.
everybody.
Beautiful meditation. Thank you.
Thank you, Esther. I love
Yeah,
you.
beautiful meditation. Thank you,
Thank you
Janet.
all. Oh,
Yes,
Barbara, I
thank
just want to say, oh my gosh, what you said too, that was just so absolutely beautiful. You always just touch my heart. It just goes right to my heart every time you speak, Barbara. I love you so much. I love all of you. Thank you.
You're
Piece
very
of
welcome.
puzzle meant to
More than
be.
welcome. Everybody who tells here